الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. صدق الله العظيم. So inshallah ta'ala, Ustad Ahmad would present the details, inshallah ta'ala. Let's have a quick listen to that.
Ji, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh all. So we made a small presentation about the camping trip, inshallah. So the agenda for today we want to discuss is, first of all, we'll have a quick short reminder of the intention for the trip from our Dr. Saab. Then we'll look at where are we going. I know you all been anxious. We only said that we're going somewhere close. We'll give some details of that. We'll tell you the schedule of next 3 days. What are we planning and what's what a busy schedule we have, inshallah. Then we'll have a quick reminder of what to pack, which we've already shared, but I think will be good to know that again. And then room allocations. As we obviously, as you know, this is a big group we're taking. We've done this before, but with a smaller group. So we have made some allocations, and we'll distribute that as well later on. And then some reminders of do's and don'ts, some key contacts, and lastly, we'll let the forum open for questions if there is time available later on. Yeah. Dr. Saab, some quick
Jazakallah khaira, alhamdulillah. I mean, the sole purpose of having any activity that we do, whatever we do in our life, there is the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the core, because we are sent to this world as a slave and servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to worship Him in everything that we do. And if we just follow the guidelines given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even our fun part or having food or enjoyment and certain trips and camping, everything could become ibadah. And there is a lot of benefit in this. So we need to have our intention purified. Obviously for kids, they would understand it to be a fun thing, which it is going to be, inshallah ta'ala. But the whole idea is to gel together, thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be in a situation where we could, inshallah ta'ala, have a little bit relaxed time, some, recreation, some activities in order to build our brotherhood relationship with our parents, with, the father and the son relationship, likewise the friends and the community relationship. So inshallah ta'ala, that would be innamal mu'minuna ikhwa. Muslims are brother to each other. So we should be putting that at the heart of it, inshallah ta'ala. And also to remind ourselves of how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us. And we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by not going completely sidetracked while we have fun in our lives. So when we go on our own journey, especially the children, they know fun, picnic, camping does not mean that we have to disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do those things. We can do that within Sharia boundaries. So that is another intention or the idea behind arranging certain things. So inshallah ta'ala, we should be able to prove that you do not have to compromise any of your commitments to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Likewise, you do not have to compromise any of your obligation towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a Muslim in order to facilitate, in order to enjoy something that you want to enjoy within Sharia boundary. So there's no question, oh, because I was on holiday, so that's why I didn't do this. Or because I was in picnic, that's why I couldn't pray. That I was doing this, that is why I was not able to recite. But you can do all of that within that time and have a lot of fun with that. If your intention is pure, if your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is clear and strong, and you do not waste time. You just utilize it, inshallah ta'ala. So that, inshallah ta'ala, will show you as we did in the previous session. So inshallah ta'ala, will be useful. May Allah make this easy for us. So everyone should make dua for the success of the program. And those who are not coming, the parents especially, they should make dua as well. And inshallah ta'ala, through this, we should be able to give our next generation a better outlook of the world. Worldview changes with regards to how we explore and understand and enjoy and move on. May Allah give us tawfiq. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Jazakallah khaira, Dr. Saab, for the valuable words. So let's start then. So first thing first, where and how. So we have just raised a poll, and we were discussing this earlier with Dr. Saab. And I urge you all to give your valuable vote to that, so that we can understand the departure timing, and whatever suits everybody. Based on that, we would like to then make sure that cars can be arranged in one location. Currently, we're thinking Masjid Al Falah, but let everybody provide the details and we will coordinate. We got some, as I said, we got some key kind of responsible persons to manage various tasks, so we'll come to that. So we are going at Tolmers Activity Center. It's in Potterspar. It takes about 45 minutes from here, so not too far. It's in Hertfordshire. It's a really good facility being used by Hertfordshire Scouts, and it's a Scout certified facility. And inshallah, we'll show you in a minute the lodge we booked. So we booked a Norfolk lodge in that center. Okay, so quick reminder what to pack. I think we have shared this, but just to very quickly make sure that we all understand this. Um, we will share the presentation as well as PDF so that you all have it. Okay, so inshallah, ta'ala, you can, you don't need to take the notes, we will share it. So for each person, take the, obviously, we need to have topi, prayer mat, uh, not pocket Quran, especially for the Hifz boys and those who use the regular Quran, tasbih, miswak, dua book. Dua books are the Al-Muaddat is one preferred. We I did send out the email, not email, message to say those who don't have it, just let us know. We'll try to collect them from At-Taqwa or from Al-Ihsan. So do let me know privately, or Ustad Hafiz or Farooq Bey, that we can arrange it. And then we need you to have your blanket, pillow, bed sheet. As we said that they are bunk beds, but you know make sure that you have those sort of your own, just for the hygiene purpose. You would need towels, shower gels, deodorants, dental care. Indoor slippers are kind of must, considering that the floor has been obviously clean, but it's better considering the time of the year. Slippers or floaters, whichever you use indoors. Change of clothes, obviously the activity, and there may be mud. There's been a little bit of rain forecast as well, so it's possible that especially for kids, it's necessary. Snacks, try to do nuts free. Keep, or if you got nuts, keep to yourself. Some people have shown a nut allergy, and medication. Preferred bags, duffel bags or backpack style of bags, or you might bring in just I don't know, maybe the big sports direct style of bags. Try to avoid suitcases. It takes lots of space. It becomes a trip hazard, and spaces are short in the rooms. So we are staying in this lodge, Norfolk Lodge. As you can see, the entry to the door is here. Uh, we will share this, as I said before, there are 8 rooms, 9 rooms actually. You might not, I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, there are 9 rooms. In this, all rooms will be marked outside, and as we are a large group, we have allocated each room based on the guardians, parents, and we try to keep parents together with, and the guardians. That's why it was important to make that way. We'll share this, but as you can see, there are 9 rooms here. Each room will have a kind of a room leader who will be responsible to make sure the room is tidy, and everyone is able to everyone's doing what they need to do to be able to get in and out of the rooms and things like that. So we'll share this, the room allocations, and make sure you don't change the rooms. Ask the children as well to follow this. It's important that to be able to have a better enjoyment. All the unnecessary changes we should avoid, basically, because the rooms are located based on guardianship of the children. So activity schedule, right? Friday we get the access to the lodge from 5 p.m. So between 5 to 7 p.m. Let's see how many brothers provide that detail so we can decide. We are gonna get a dinner served at 7, but we're trying to see that if that window can be extended a little bit. Dinner, then Isha, will have zikr, talim, some story talk from Dr. Saab. We look to go to sleep around 10:30, especially for kids, 10:30 to 11. Weather permitting, campfire on Friday or on Saturday. So one of the day the campfire will be there. It is important to not extend the staying awake, because we want to wake up at 6 a.m. On the second day, on Saturday, which is the fully packed day for us. So waking up, freshen up, Salah, Quran recitation, breakfast serves at 8 a.m. From 9 o'clock, the activity starts. Archery, rolling rocks, and pedal cars. So between we have divided all the group in three 45 people, so 15 people each group. So there are three groups. They'll be doing the activity from 9 to the 4 p.m. Because every group will do one task in 1.5 hours. In between, after the two sessions, we'll do the Zohar Salah, 1 o'clock lunch. Teas, coffees will be available throughout the day. So especially for adults, don't have to worry about that. Asr Salah will be done in the last activity. Then we'll do Asr, Maghrib, some tea. So there'll be some free time in between. So let's see what we can. There would be hopefully some ideas to fill that space. After dinner, Isha Salah, then campfire, then again talk, zikr, and then we go to sleep. Or you can extend the sleep depending on how the day goes by. Let's see. But the second day, we got a kind of a hearty breakfast at 9 a.m. and then we have to leave at 11. So obviously we do our salahs, our zikrs, our recitation. As Dr. Saab said, that's the maqsad, that's the aim. And in between, we tidy up the place and make sure whatever needs to be done. We can do a bit of fun as well if we have time in between. So that's the schedule. Again, we'll share it. Do's and don'ts, very important. I can't stress enough that please make sure we follow the schedule as much as we can. uh, right, kids are kids, but it's the reason we have asked you to provide your guardianship for the children is because if anything broke, as we all been going to various places, we all know this very clearly, that any damages, person or the guardian will be responsible and they'll have to cover it. Do not enter the kitchen area. You need to ask the nominated point of contact to if you need anything. Obviously, we need to be within our best behaviors as well. So keep toilets, rooms, and halls clean and tidy, as we will be using it for the salahs, for the talks, and everything. So inshallah, make sure we do that. Some of the so this is important. And to just note very. The responsible person for Salah, Muazzins, and Dr. Sab will lead the Salah, but the Muazzin for Azan, Hafiz Bhai will be the main point of contact, and the Balik madrasa students are nominated to take the turn as well. So as per what Dr. Sab suggests and Hafiz Bhai suggests, we'll do that. Waking up, a couple of people will be doing the rounds and making sure everyone wakes up on time. But yeah, obviously the room leaders will also be responsible to do that. Kitchen, Ismail Bhai, Abdurrahman Bhai are the two point of contact we are giving. Obviously, the organizers have got their own kitchen staff, the chef, everyone. These two access points for us are only mainly for if you need anything from kitchen, apart from the timings given, or any refills are required, things like that. So please ask them, and they'll look to arrange it and have access. I'll be sharing their names with the organizers. I'll coordinate with the organizers. I've been dealing with them. And if I'm not around, please inform Noman Malik, Noman Farooq Bhai as well. And carpool coordination, Asim Bhai, you you have been kind of nominated to deal with that. But yeah, let's coordinate again on that and see what the poll comes out, and then we can discuss. So you can you can see that who can go into what car. So we got 45 people, about 9 cars are needed to deal with that. Yeah, so that's that's a kind of what we wanted to brief. If there are any questions apart from what we briefed, we will share these and print it out as well and put it in the lodge when we reach there. So you will get the access to this. Any questions from anyone? Somebody's muted everyone. I don't know how to unmute it.
1 second. Let me have a look. I think you can all unmute yourself.
Yeah.
There's
So the
some
question-
questions in the chat regarding whether there's mattress on the beds. That's
Yeah, so
one
let me
question.
just share. Yeah, so that's a good question. Let's take that question. So this is the lodge, whoever's asked this, brother. Um, that's the layout. That's the main hall. This is the entry point. As we know that the mud shouldn't come in, so kids needs to put their shoes here and use their indoor sleepers from that point onwards. This is the kitchen. We are not entering that, so that's fine. And this is the typical room looks like. So you can see that the bunk beds are there. They have got some sheets on them, and the mattresses are there. You just need to bring your bed sheets to put it on top and have your pillow and blankets, basically. Yeah, everything has got heating and arrangement, so it should be fine, inshallah. Yeah. Any other question?
What is the temperature in the lodge? But I don't know whether that's something that you can answer.
Temperature in what's the temperature in the lodge? Well, it depends on how much heating we run. You see, I mean, there's a gas heating running through, so they've been running this for scout camp, so I'm sure they've covered that. In what sense the temperature? If someone can explain, it's a proper, as you can see, it's a proper.
Yes, there is heating, so we can adjust it as we think appropriate. So
I think
it's not going to
the
be cold.
Yeah, I think the temperature question is related to like what sort of duvet we have to bring, like the thick one or I think
Yeah.
the thin one. So this is
In
I
this
can.
weather, it would be very silly to not get ready for the thick one. So no matter what the temperature is, it should be all to do with the cold weather, which is winter. So get the stuff ready for winter. So expect it to be a winter season, which hopefully wouldn't change when we are there.
Yeah.
And rain is expected as well. So yeah, keep it as winter.
Yeah. The carrying of the bags. If you haven't got something like this, and obviously I won't tell you to buy a new one. You can bring in, but make it the hand carry type. You can see the rooms are not that big, so after putting 6 bags in the room, it will get really crowded. So yeah, I mean that's the thing. But yeah, if you don't have anything else, then that's fine. I think that should be okay. Yes, all information will be put on the group. I'll share the presentation on the group. Yeah. Yes, we need the warm clothes. Yes, we need the warm clothes definitely, because their activities are all outdoors, and if it rains, and then probably whatever the jackets the kids are going to bring, or even adults, if we have waterproof style of jackets, then that's better as well, because we would still want to do the activities, and I think the kids will not stay inside, as we know that and we won't be allowing too much, as Dr. Sab always says, that too much of maybe the mobile restriction. We haven't talked about that, but yeah, I'm sure there won't be much of that allowed. So yeah, please do that. Hand carry questions covered. Going to be group yes covered. Warm clothes covered. Yeah, not to bring valuables. Yes, please. Yeah. There is a question about phone, Dr. Saab. Are the kids allowed to bring phone? Hello? I can't hear anyone.
I think Ahmed, we can answer that question later when it's up
Sure,
with sound.
I couldn't unmute myself either. the issue of mobile phone, obviously, if the parent, if the father is there with them, then father's mobile phone should be enough. But if the father is like, someone is coming without their father, like they've got guardian but not their father, so the family needs to be updated if there was any issues. So for those kids whose mother obviously is at home and father is not coming for whatever reason, that they can bring mobile phone, but they can only keep it inside just for the emergency use. Mobile phone not to be used as in for games or contact or phone of updates, this and that. Pictures are obviously not allowed. So make sure that we just don't allow the kids to bring the phone if the father is there. So only those kids are allowed to bring the phone whose father is not coming, so that they can update their family. Is that all right? You wouldn't have time for that. You would have plenty of activities. I mean, you'd be doing a lot of fun.
Next question is about first aid, Ahmed bhai. Is there any arrangement?
I'll ask the organizers. That's fine, but I guess.
Otherwise, we'll arrange something, isn't it? Dr. Saab is there, and
yeah, Dr. Abdul Rahab Saab is there as well. So even he's asking the question. I mean, he's the best.
I think he's asking so that he can arrange if we don't have.
Oh, okay. No, I'll ask if the kit is available with them. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The groups regarding the 15, the group is basically a mix of adults and children of the similar age, so that they can do the activity. Each group will be 15 people. We are looking at the groups so that it becomes balanced out. So that will be informed to the kids tomorrow, inshallah. So that's the group. The group is only for the activities. The 15 people group, the 3 groups we talked about the doing the activities. Well, we can find out the nearest hospital as well, Doctor.
Inshallah.
Sure. And is there any other question?
Sarfaraz
I was asking about time to the finalized time. I don't think we have. Just asking people, right? I'm fine.
Gee, I mean, it's very balanced out poll right now. 7:30 has got 8 votes, and after Maghrib has 5 votes, and at 6 o'clock 4 votes. I don't think everyone's voted yet. Let's see if everyone votes, then we can. We are giving multiple choice so that people can confirm if that works for everybody. So we can finalize it if everyone can vote, please, so that we can put it into the chat, inshallah.
Yeah, and I think the view is that one of the groups will leave earlier and the other one will go after Isha. So
that's a possibility as well.
Yeah.
We will finalize that later tonight.
Yeah, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah, okay. If that's good, then yeah, inshallah, we can close the chat. Dr. Saab?
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. You can keep asking your questions in the group, inshallah. May Allah bless you. And let's
Inshallah.
meet tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum
Jazakallah khairan.
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah. Wa alaikum assalam.